Hi everybody and welcome. I'm Coach Carolin and today's hallway tip is going to be about the importance of the sequence of your setup. And it is a huge one. It really makes a massive difference. So let's jump in. All right, so first things first, the sequence of the setup. I mean, literally from looking at your target, because I see this so often that my students just kind of look at the target and then they're just already setting up and they have both hands on the club and they're, have taken their stance already. And then they look at the target and they're like, oh, actually it needs to be more this way. It needs to be more that way. Scratch all that, guys. Forget what you've been doing in your setup. Please do. Trash it. Nobody needs it. If you're struggling with really inconsistent shots and you're a 30 handicap or above, forget what you've been doing because you're probably doing it wrong. So if you watch the pros, and I really encourage you next time, watch the pros and the sequence. It's such a natural thing that we see all the time. Everybody sees it. Nobody actually realizes it. So we've watched it a million times, but nobody's ever actually questioned it of why it is the way it is. And the sequence for every single pro, and you're going to be my target. So you're my target. Ball's right here. I'm going to be standing behind the ball. I'm going to choose my target, right? And ideally a treetop. So I'm looking at a treetop because why? We want to pick something high off the ground. We want to pick something where we envision our ball to go. I don't want you to pick something on the fairway because that's not where the ball is going to actually be flying. You want to launch it, right? Especially on a tee shot. But this goes for every single club in your bag. Pick a treetop, pick something in a tree line. And that's really a great kind of middle ground. And it's already, looking up. It's kind of where you want to see your ball visualizing and flying. So first things first, you pick that. So after I've picked my treetop, I'm going to pull a line down in line with my ball and pick an intermediate target, which is going to be right like 2 feet in front of my ball towards the target. So between the target and my ball. And that can be a leaf, it can be a previous divot, it can be any little thing that you want to focus on. So now the next thing is, as I'm stepping into my ball, I'm not actually losing sight of that. And I only have my club in my right hand right now. My left hand is nowhere to be seen at this point. And I'm going to just set my club face down and I'm going to aim it at that intermediate target. And then I'm going to look up to the target and kind of draw that line, making sure my club face is set. I've not taken my stance, I've not gripped my club with my lead hand. Then when I'm like, okay, yes, my club face is looking at that target, I'm going to start taking my stance. Now I'm going to try to make sure that my feet are aligned with my club face and that intermediate target, parallel to it. I'm going to check that again, looking at my target. Now as the last thing, guys, my lead hand is added to my grip. And boom, this is your setup. That's the sequence. And then you take a couple last looks at the target, you make sure you feel comfortable, you loosen your arms, and you just start swinging and hitting. Next time you're out there, check your sequence. Is this the sequence you go through? Because I can promise you every single tour player does this. And the reason is because this is the correct order of setting up your angles, setting up your face and your alignment. If you step into the ball with both hands already, you may have not gripped the club actually square. Your grip may not be great. And you're looking at the target and you're just not able to even see what your lines are, what you're aligning to. So now you've locked yourself in and you're like, oh, my target is there, but then my face is here. And you're setting yourself up for a very poor setup. And then it's really hard. You're already setting yourself up to compensate. So this sequence is huge. It's simple. Pick your target, pick your intermediate target, align your face, take your stance, add your lead hand. These 5 things, that's it. That's all you need to do to really give yourself the best chance of setting up correctly and setting up like the pros. I hope you loved this tip. Leave me a comment below next time you've gone to the course and you've tried this because it's going to make a huge difference. And it's actually so much harder than you think it is. You're going to be like, why am I doing the other thing? Like, whoever told me this? It's just habits, guys. Everybody has their habits and everybody's going to fall back into it. But I make it your challenge that the next round you play, challenge yourself to just follow that process. It's all you need to do. Follow that process. Nothing else. The score doesn't matter. The contact doesn't matter. Follow this process. And if you walk off the course next time and you can look yourself in the mirror and say, yes, I have did this process on every single shot, I am super, super proud of you. Try it out. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Hopefully you like and subscribe to my channel too. And if you do, I love you for it. And I'll see you guys next time.